Hi, welcome to Visiting Nurses Home Care. I'm Nikki Pierce. I'm the Finance Operations Manager here, and I oversee the payroll and the billing departments. I want to talk to you a little bit more about your timesheet and the aid activity reports, or AARs as we call them here. Currently, the process is that for every visit you make to a client's home, you're filling out a timesheet and an AAR for that visit. It's very important that your timesheet and your AAR is filled out completely accurately and submitted on time in order to make sure that you get paid on time and correctly, and that we're able to bill for our client visits in a compliant manner. Currently, if your timesheet and your AAR do not match, and what I mean by that is that the signatures are entered incorrectly, your dates, times, and the shift duration is entered in correctly and matches on both documents. If that's not done correctly, we have to call you back into the branch to correct it. That's a hassle for you, and it delays our billing and our payroll. So in order to make that easier for you, we have recently committed to using a one-page combination form that has both your time and the aid activity record on it. So currently what we are going to be doing is sending these forms out to the branches, and you'll see them in the near future. It combines this to make it easier for you. So it's even more important that you get these filled out on time and correctly in order to get paid and for us to bill the insurance companies. Please note that the timesheets have to be signed by both the client and the aide. It has to have the date of your shift, the time in and time out, whether it's AM or PM, and the total number of hours that you were there for the shift. Also, what you want to be sure about is that if you put time in for Monday, that under the Monday task, you have things filled out here that you've done for the client while you were in the home. And these tasks should be pulled from the care plan. These are some of the things that we review to make sure that we are billing the insurance companies correctly and we're paying you correctly for your payroll. When you have finished your shifts for that week for the client, there is a tear-off sheet on this form. So we will ask that you rip off the bottom page. This yellow form will stay in the client's home, and it's a record of your time that you were there that the client gets to keep. The top sheet does come into the branches, and we need these to be received by noon on Mondays in order to guarantee that you have a paycheck ready for you on Friday and everything is filled out. If you are doing any benefit time or in-service time, there is a new sheet for your time that's being sent out to the branches. So please do ask your scheduling coordinator for a non-visit activity timesheet, which will collect any of your time, such as training, in-services, or benefit time buyout, any time that you're getting paid that doesn't have to do with a client visit. So these are new forms that are being sent out to the branches in the very near future, and again, it's to lessen the paperwork burden for you. At this time, we still have the larger 4-page document or aid activity record for our NHTD and TBI clients. I do want to take a moment to just review the AAR for the NHTD and TBI programs because it is a little bit longer than the one-page form. These are things that billing is going to be looking at to make sure that everything is in place so that we can bill for the service. If this is not completed completely correctly and accurately, we are going to have to call and have you come back in to fix it. Again, we want to avoid that hassle and that inconvenience to you, so getting it done the right way is going to be very important. Please be sure that you have the client's name filled out, the address, the dates of the week are on here, the time that you came in and the time you left, and the total shift duration. Again, this should match exactly the times that you're putting on your timesheet for the times spent with that client. I can't overstate enough how important it is that this paperwork is done accurately and is submitted each week by Mondays at noon to ensure that you get your paycheck on time and that we are able to bill for the services, because this is what keeps us in business and gives us all our job. Welcome to Visiting Nurses Home Care. If you have any further questions, I want you to know that your training coordinator, your scheduling coordinator, and the payroll department is here to help you with any questions about your documentation. We're here to help, and we're glad you're here. Thank you.